Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We are back in Oregon Trail. So, this time, last time we finished the Chisholm Trail. This time we are going to go ahead and take care of the fur trade, because then we can do the pushed west, and that unlocks rendezvous. So, it's kind of a waterfall here. And then we can go back and do Tall Tales, or we can do Kaboom and Lost Hollow. These ones are trickier, so I don't know. We'll see. But let's go ahead and start this one. Fur trade. It unlocks the Trapper class. Join Black Beaver as he travels with his colleagues from the American Fur Company and shares his most thrilling hunting stories. I have never done this one before, so we will see what's going on. Alright, it's one leg of a journey, so it shouldn't be that long of a video. July 1st, 1833. It's summer, and 3 employees of the American Fur Company are traveling to the Green River Rendezvous to sell their goods after a long year. One of them, a young Lenape man known as Black Beaver, whiles away the long hours by relating some of the most thrilling incidents of his life. Go on, Beaver. Tell us another one, and don't hold back this time. I want to hear what really happened. Caroline is eager to hear more tales of adventure. Ah, well, if you insist, I suppose I could tell you another story. Now that there's not that there's much to tell, really. Which story does Beaver decide to tell? Let's do about telling stories. Beaver loves to tell stories of his highly adventurous and erratic life. Use your hunting skills to bring the tales to life. Difficulty. Beaver is incredibly brave, but enjoys teasing his companions. You can set the difficulty by choosing how he tells each story. Okay. Scoring. Each hunting challenge has a different objective. Harder difficulties are worth more points. Okay. So, it's like mini games. So do I just do these 4 and that's the entire leg of this journey? Suppose I could tell you about the bison stampede. When I was younger, I was scouting for a party out west. We were a few days out from the fort when suddenly the ground started shaking. Everyone keeps calling me a hero, but it's all just a big misunderstanding. Beaver can understate his accomplishments or decide to tell the true story. Since this is the first one that we're doing, I guess let's understate so we can see how it is, and then if it's, depending on what it is that we do, unless they're all different. Well, some fool said we should protect the wagons. I decided I should run away, and when I turned around, everyone else had beat me to it. I was the only one left with a rifle. Beaver launches into a story with great enthusiasm. Okay, and now I have to shoot buffaloes? I guess. Do I have to kill them? Whoops. How many am I killing? Do I have to kill them all? Or as many as I can, I guess? This seems wasteful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. They are as finicky as I am. I feel like this is a big waste of meat. Black Beaver, are we sure we want to be doing this? They don't seem to really be stampeding very much. They're just kind of wandering aimlessly. I guess. 420 pounds. Is that good? Is that not good? Who knows? Okay, stampedes sure are frightening, But is that really true? Did you really want to run away? Lewis isn't sure what to make of the story. Why wouldn't he want to run away? That's terrifying. Of course that part isn't true. I've never seen Beaver run away from anything. Why, I bet he was the one that suggested defending the wagons in the first place. Beaver's story scored a total of 2,244 points. His accuracy score is 66. Okay. A brief lull in the conversation provides an opportunity to ask Beaver a question about his life. We'll talk to Beaver. Let's ask about his family. Say, Beaver, do you have any family back east? If you don't mind my asking. Reckon I do, though I haven't seen them in a while. I went for a little walk 10 or 20 years ago. Maybe they're still looking for me. Beaver looks out across the prairie wistfully. Okay. So I guess that's it. We'll hear another story. Let's hear another story, Beaver. I'd like to know what else you've been up to. Caroline is excited to hear his second story. I guess we'll just go across the way there. There was one winter when I was running low on food and ammo. I came across some deer, enough to keep me alive, but knew that I needed to make every shot count. Everyone keeps calling me a hero, but it's all just a big misunderstanding. Okay, so this looks like this is the same thing every time. So should we try to do it hard this time? Let's try hard. I think I'm going to regret this, but that's okay. Whoops. I don't think there was like a goal to this. I think we're just doing it, right? I was near frozen solid, and I knew I needed to aim for the healthy deer. No point in wasting ammo on the sickly ones, even if they were easier to hit. Beaver happily starts telling another story. So I guess... will I be able to tell the healthy deer from the non-healthy deer? I mean, that guy looked pretty healthy. Is this a slow one? Maybe they're slow? Because this guy is pretty darn slow. He was quick. Oops, so was he. Shot. Whoops, I don't have any more bullets, so that's it. I mean, I caught a lot. I feel like this would feed a person, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deer. I feel like that would keep a person fed for probably an entire year. I think I shot at least one kind of sickly one, though. I bet you got enough meat to last until spring, didn't you, Beaver? I ought to go hunting with you. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. I would say he did. Jeez. No, you mustn't count much on me. When the hunting starts, I expect I'll drop my rifle in all the excitement. I just got lucky that winter. Ha ha! Beaver's story scored a total of 5,100 points. Okay. Well, let's talk to Beaver. Maybe we can ask about the future. You think you'll keep hunting and trapping for a while yet, Beaver? As you get older, I mean? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I've seen one ocean. I reckon I should go see how many more there are. Maybe I should get married. Beaver lets out a hearty laugh. Ha 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 ha. Good one. I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like you, Beaver. I'd sure like to hear another one of your stories. Lewis eagerly awaits a third story. Oh, well, if you insist. Let's do take aim. I could tell you about the time I was practicing my aim. I had 30 bullets on me and I wanted to carry away 1 pelt for every shot. No problem. That's what I thought. Everyone, okay, so I am not that good. My accuracy is not that good. Let's do understate it. Rifles are mighty loud, you know, and I get afraid every time I pull the trigger. So just imagine a man like me hollering and shooting at shadows. So I wonder I hit anything at all. I don't know if I'm doing well, if I'm not doing well. What are we hunting? Oh no, beavers! Oh, squirrels too. My accuracy is not good enough for beaver hunting. How are we supposed to shoot little tiny animals? Whoops. My accuracy sucks. It's kind of hilarious to watch, really. I'm like shooting between the animals. How? Beats me. Okay. I don't expect I did very well there. You're afraid of the noise? Well, I guess it makes sense if you're not that familiar with rifles. Lewis strokes his beard in thought. He's playing a joke on you, Lewis. He's a better shot than both of us put together, and that's no lie. I don't think so, honey. Where do you think he got all the pelts he's carrying around? Probably bought them. Yeah. This sounds about right. Beaver's story scored a total of 162 points. His accuracy score is 6. I hate any time, I mean, you guys know, having watched the Oregon Trail, the Chisholm Trail, any time the hunting is raccoons or beavers or squirrels or anything, I will just pass right on by. I do not do it well. Let's talk to Beaver about the West. I've been wondering, Beaver, why did you come west and start fur trapping in the first place? No room back home. They told us to keep on moving west, just a little farther. But it didn't matter how far we moved. They were always right behind us. We weren't the only ones. Now that so-called Indian territory is getting so crowded that I reckon you can't stretch your arms without hitting someone. Beaver chuckles, but he doesn't smile. Yep, that sounds about right. So I think we have one more story. And then, yep, and then I think one more question we can ask him. You know, I think you've seen and done more than I ever have, Beaver. Go on, tell one more story. Caroline wants to hear the last story. Oh, well, if you insist. Suppose I could tell you another story. Not that there's much to tell, really. Pick your target. Well, one time I left my favorite knife behind when I went hunting. I was out on the prairie, but all by myself. What would you do in a situation like that? I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here, so I guess I'll do this. I've got a big stomach, and it doesn't like being empty, so I decided to keep hunting. I figured I could shoot anything small enough to eat in one bite. Oh, so he wouldn't have to cut it up? So don't shoot big things, shoot little things? Okay. Whoops. I mean... Whoops. Oh, hey, I shot a rabbit off screen. Oh, jeez. Jeez! I am not a rabbit hunter, y'all. I mean, how many pounds of meat do you need? Okay. Whoops. I mean, I killed an awful lot of rabbits. Nope. But I didn't hit any big animals, so I feel like even though I wasted some bullets, I shouldn't get a bad score. What kind of a hunter forgets his knife? Lewis is surprised by the story. He didn't say he forgot it. Besides that, I bet he has his second favorite knife on him just in case. Am I right, Beaver? Does Caroline Lack have a crush on Black Beaver? She is sticking up for him a lot. Beaver's story scored a total of 2,400 points. We'll ask about Beckworth, and then that's it, I think. Did you hear about that man living with the Crow people? I think his name is Beckworth. The company pays him to make peace and provide furs. I heard about him. Didn't he start calling himself a chief? Uh-oh. Beckworth? A chief of the Crow Nation? Well, I'd sooner believe the stories told about me. Beaver laughs heartily. Yeah, I would too. I mean, would it be that surprising if he got to live among a Native American tribe? No. But to be considered their chief, that'd be quite the business going on. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and that's about how it goes. I think that's it though, right? That's enough stories for today. I reckon we ought to think about making camp soon. As the sun creeps closer to the horizon, Beaver and his companions reflect on the amazing stories they've shared together and wonder at what the future might hold. Well, that was interesting. You've unlocked a new journey, pushed west. Annie Half Moon and her father John seek out a missing member of their family as they travel west across the plains. Successful completion unlocks the trail map item and the rendezvous journey. Okay. Success. Black Beaver thrilled his companions with exciting tales of danger and heroism. And with so many high-quality furs in his possession, he is sure to make a small fortune at the rendezvous this year, July 1st, 1833. Score: 9,906. Nice. Trapper class unlocked. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Mountain Man. Impress the other trappers in all mini-games in the fur trade. Okay. From about 1812 to 1840, the fur trade was in full swing along the Oregon Trail. Both the American and British governments would hire mountain men to hunt furs. It was a dangerous venture, but a profitable one, at least until silk eclipsed fur as Europe's most fashionable hat material. Okay, interesting. Black Beaver. Black Beaver was a Lenape trapper who worked for the American Fur Company in his youth. An accomplished trapper, guide, and interpreter, he was fluent in many languages and has been credited with establishing the California and Chisholm trails. Nice. All right, so that was a pretty straightforward kind of business, wasn't it? So, next time, we can do Pushed West. Where was that? Oh, here it is. So next time we can do Push West, and then we'll do Rendezvous. And that'll be that. And then we can do Tall Tales again. Alright, so thank you everybody, and anyone who was enjoying this pretty easy. I won't do a second one. I know that it's kind of a shorter video, but that's fine. We'll just do a pretty easy one, a lot of storytelling. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.